Why hello there.
I'm just gonna go ahead and address it. Yes, my hair is a very different color from the last video that I posted. And yes, the footage that you're about to see, my hair is also going to be a different color than what it currently is.
I mean, it is the same color as in the last video, but...
Things are out of order and my life is a mess. Okay, so for today's video, I am attempting to make a vintage heart cake for my friend Sarah. There's somewhat of a trendy thing at the moment, especially with like a quirky or silly kind of saying on it like Aries season. So as a birthday gift to her, she asked me if I could bake her a cake. And so I
tried to do just that.
I am not an experienced baker by any means, outside of my own kitchen at least. I mean, I do bake like cookies every Christmas. I've baked many a cake in my day, but I'm not a professional
at all.
I don't have I've never been taught anything.
Unless reality baking shows count.
I have no credentials, so...
It's gonna be a challenge.
I will pop on the screen some inspiration pictures that I chose. When she texted me about this cake, she gave me a few parameters, and she also said that she didn't want 27 near her cake. That's how old she's turning, and she's 25 for life. So these are the inspiration photos. This one in particular is really what I was trying to base the cake off of. I did get a bunch of supplies for this video, of course. We have cake mix and all the stuff that's necessary to bake the cake, various types of icing, piping tools, a cake box, stand for the cake box, a heart-shaped cake pan, pearl sprinkles, food colorings. I think that's everything.
Am I chopped liver to you?
Put it all together and hopefully we're gonna get a cake. I'm gonna stop blabbing on. If you wanna see how it turned out, stay tuned.
Done.
Thank you.
I gotta go downstairs, so I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm finished. Thank you.
Anytime. My father, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
First things first, we're gonna get this cake made. I am just using store-bought cake mix. I find there's really not that big of a taste difference from like homemade versus a box.
Don't come for me, bakers.
But keep things simple. Box mix. So I've got my cake mix, my eggs, my oil. In case that's not enough oil, I've got lots extra. Let's
just get right into it.
I only have one of these. I actually rented this from Bulk Barn. Fun fact, Bulk Barn rents out pans.
Something I did not know until now.
But I'm gonna have to bake cakes separately because I only have one of these and it's gonna be a 2-tier cake. So that kind of sucks, but we are working with what we have. Cake mix. Of course we're doing birthday cake because it did be her birthday. A half a cup of vegetable oil. Oh my god. Oh, I can't see the halfway mark. Okay, shut up. Don't tell me that's exactly half. It's like, wow. I might as well just make all of it the one go. Though, I was literally about to make 2 separate batches.
Of the same cake.
6 eggs. Oh no, I think I just got a shell in there.
It's gonna be a little crunchy.
In she goes. Just mix vigorously for 2 minutes. So that's what we're gonna do. We also need 2 cups of water. I was like, this looks like cookies. 2 cups of water. 2. I'm also gonna add a special secret ingredient. Just gonna scrape down the sides just to make sure all the batter is being evenly mixed around in here. Lovely.
Yes.
That looks like cake batter.
I read online that if you bake your cake at a lower temperature, it shouldn't bevel as much. Bevels much?
That is not correct.
Did you mean rounded, curved, arched, convex?
So I have my oven set to 320 instead of 350. I'm going to grease the pan, and I'm also going to put parchment in the bottom. actually gonna layer this, do it twice because I'm gonna have to make a second one.
Bitch.
Okay, I'm gonna use a piece of this. Butter the pans. This is riveting stuff, isn't it?
Riveting content.
Beautiful. This will just make it easier to remove the cake at the end. It's a big bowl of batter.
It's a big bowl of batter.
Is that aesthetic? Wow! Do you see the batter? A lot of cake. It's gonna be a lot of cake. I'm gonna take a measuring cup, like a big one, and use that to kind of pour the batter in here because I think that'll be easier where this is just so big. Move that out of the way. Remove this here.
Much easier.
I don't know how much is gonna be half of the mix. We're gonna do like that much, I think. I've heard it's good to do this. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm gonna put it in for 15 minutes and then check it because I don't know how long this is gonna take. It's just one round. It's not 2 rounds. I think that makes a difference.
It doesn't.
Okay, putting this in the oven. It may take up to like 30 minutes, especially where I have the oven on a lower setting. I'll just have to play it by ear. In the meantime, while it's baking, we're gonna fill out the cupcakes. One of these has 2 on it, and I don't know which one it is. Oh, it's definitely this one. Haha. Okay, so the heart cake, first one is still baking. All of the, exposing myself. All of the cupcakes are ready to rumble. I could probably fill some of them up a little tiny bit more, but I don't want to use too much of the batter in case I don't have enough for the second tier of the cake, and that definitely
takes precedence.
So I'm gonna wait until the first layer is done. Quickly wash and cool the pan, put the second layer on, do the rest of the cupcakes,
Bake everything.
and then I will see you for the decorating portion. I've got the cakes in the freezer because it's a lot easier from what I've read to ice a cake when it's frozen. So while I do that, I'm going to make my icing colors. I need 3 different colors: a pink, an olive, kind of sage-ish green,
I'm probably not describing that correct.
and then like a cream kind of color. Just so I don't accidentally use too much and have to go out and buy more icing. I'll probably cry if that is the case.
Well, get your tissues, bitch.
I'm just gonna use a toothpick and add it in with a toothpick. Come on. Oh my god, this literally won't come off. I'm breaking my nails off trying to get it. Jesus.
Whatever.
Like, that's gonna be way too much. I'm literally gonna put like, why does that not look pink at all? It looks like orange.
Okay, some pink is happening.
So far, it's working. It's working. That is pretty much perfect. Pink is mixed. To make it look like a cream kind of color, I'm gonna add just like a very small amount of the brown. I don't know if I'm gonna regret this decision. I really hope I don't. Okay, we're gonna just try that much first. You know what? I think that's actually kind of perfect. Like, this is what it looked like before. Okay, so we're gonna say that's good. And for the really scary one, try to match this green color.
It's gonna be hard.
I am gonna use brown, I might need some yellow, and I'm gonna need this green. Oh, this makes me so nervous. Just going to throw some of that green in there. And while we're at it, we're gonna toss a little bit of the brown in there. Just a little dot. Oh, it's very bright. I am really testing with color theory here today.
First time caller, long time listener.
It's just not quite there. As an FYI,
I know nothing about color theory.
I'm basing this off of, at Michael's, they had this like sheet where it shows different drops of the different colors and what it will look like, sort of thing. And it looked like a mixture of brown and green and yellow was gonna work. I'm gonna try adding a bit of black sparkle gel. I think some black would help this.
1 hour later.
The icing color was so ugly, it looked like
Diarrhea puke green.
so. Got some more icing and an actual moss green color that I think is the closest thing to the one I wanted. Oh, I should have done from the start. I don't know why I didn't. Now we're gonna add some of this moss green and
Pray.
oh yeah, that's looking nice. Much nicer. So you can see what I'm looking at. There's actually 2 greens. I think I'm gonna keep this for the lighter color. Oh,
Really getting my arms worked out today.
oh yeah. So we have the cream-ish color for the base of the cake, pink for the little roses on top, and then the light green and the darker green for all the accents. Now I'm gonna go grab the cake from the freezer. I'm assuming it'll be ready by now, and we'll assemble this thing. As you can see, one cake is very thick.
The other is not.
It's okay, we're gonna make it work. I had these in the freezer for a good couple hours, so I'm just going to make this flat by cutting off the rounded parts.
The low temp hack didn't work.
I'm gonna do it on this so that it doesn't make too much of a mess. It's not bad, it's not bad. It's not perfect, but it's not bad. Who's your daddy? So I gotta smooth over that.
Since I did a terrible job.
I'm gonna do a crumb coat, I'm gonna try, which is when you just put like a really thin layer of buttercream around the whole thing, and then I'm gonna put it in the freezer.
Pray for me.
No. Bad things are happening.
Bad things are happening.
Yes, I'm gluing cake on top of cake. I don't care. Okay, crumb coating and construction area is done, so I'm gonna put this in the freezer until it's nice and solid, and then we'll actually ice it. We are back. I look a little different because I needed a break from the whole cake situation. I took my brother's dogs for a walk, did a little home workout,
Showered.
and now we're back to decorate this thing. So I put some icing on some plastic wrap and just like rolled it up into a log, pulled it through. Now I'm just gonna trim the top off so I can squeeze it on. Now, you typically use an offset spatula for this to make it nice and flat. Couldn't find one of those locally.
I checked one store.
And I didn't do this early enough to order all the supplies, so I'm gonna use this. It's like a server, but I don't know, okay? I'm just trying to work with what I have. So that was the cake. I am pretty happy with how it turned out. There was a few things I would have changed. For one, I would have got way more cake mix and I would have baked at least 3 layers instead of just 2, maybe even 4, as the cake was really short, and especially when it came to decorating, it was just really hard. 2, I would have initially bought just the correct colors for the icing, not try to mix my own. I learned that lesson a very hard way. 3, same with icing. I would have chosen icing that was a bit thicker or richer, and I would have also put it in the fridge before before putting it on the cake. My icing was super runny and like gloopy, and so when I was piping the icing on, it just wasn't holding any of the shape very well. I mean, it still turned out okay. It definitely looks like an amateur cake. You can tell I did it at home, but considering it's the first time I've ever attempted something like this, I think it's not
An entire fail.
but you let me know what you think. Oh, the secret ingredient. It's mayo. Sounds disgusting, but I didn't have a single complaint. If anything, the cake was just like crazy moist, like almost too moist. It made decorating it and doing a crumb coat really hard. Anyways, that is all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give it a bing? If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. It helps my channel so very much. And while you're at it, if you haven't subscribed, come on, that button is down below. It should be white, not red. If it's red, that means you haven't subscribed yet, and you should. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking. Thank you so much. I love you. I hope you have a great rest of your day, week, month. Just enjoy your life. I will see you in the next one. Bye.